Hello, everyone. I'm Monica Vallardi. I'm here to share with you a little bit about why I joined this new venture into the digital world. And thank you for listening. And I am speaking this time, I'm speaking directly to all those parents, specifically moms. I'm a migrant here in Canada, so I have experienced what it is like to be as a migrant in Canada, or it can happen in any other world, any other place in the world. And it is always challenging. You always leave your family behind, your former work, your house, your food, everything behind. So it is already challenging, and financially, it's really, really challenging. So when you come to a new place, you have to follow rules. So it doesn't matter what your former work was or what background you have. I'm a veterinarian, I'm an animal nutritionist, I have a master's in animal nutrition, and now I have an MBA here in Canada. And no matter how far you have gotten academically or professionally, or how much you have made in the past in terms of income or salary, you come to a new place and you do not start from where you were. You have to start from a lower level. So you have to go through those steps. I understand that and I accept that and I respect those rules. But being a single mom of three teenagers, it is not easy. Even though I'm still and I was still doing some activities related to my former job, and I'm also a business consultant. You have to pay a lot of things when you have kids. You have to pay a rent because you don't own a house here. I mean, at least in my case, I've not met any immigrant that owns their own place. I have a house back home, but not here. So I am now obliged to pay a rent, and it's not cheap. If you want to find a good place, or at least a place where you are safe with your kids, and it's something that you can offer with a good quality, life quality for your kids and for yourself, then you definitely have to pay a high rent. And then food, and then all those expenditures that come besides being in a different place with a different currency, that we also have to take this into consideration. So in my case, I came in as a student, but there are people that come as investors, or there are people that come as with a work permit. And there's some different choices. So my choice was to come in as an international master's student. And when I finished that, it took me around 2 years to do that. And after that, you get a work permit, which I got. It's a 3-year open work permit. So I'm that stage. But what did I find? I found this some time ago. I was thinking about what can I do to increase my income, because I could see that being here it was demanding me a higher expense rate than the one I was used to have in my country. So I was thinking on doing something that could be affordable for me, and also that I could do without having to go to some place. And well, distance our commuting time is very, very are huge here. So to get to from one place to the next, it takes you at least half an hour, 1 hour or more. So having kids at home was like it was out of question. I mean, even though I needed that money, and I already had some budget in my pocket, it was like I do not want to leave the kids alone. My kids are not that young anymore, but still, you need to be there. My youngest is 14 years of age, and I really, really needed to be a present mom. I really needed to be aware of who is she going out, for example, who is she hanging out, what activities does she have. So I was wondering what I could do while taking care of them. My other one has already left at the university. She's just 17 years old, but she just left 2 months ago. Before that, I was also always not worried, but really taking care of what she was doing. My oldest is turning 20 now, and the same story. You have to be close to your family. You want to be close to them. So doing a digital business was the best option, but I had to be careful, because I know there is a lot of opportunities out there that might seem good, reasonable, and but sometimes they are not legal. So I had to research really profoundly if what I had found, because I found an ad on internet, a video ad that was very convincing. But honestly, I see a lot of convincing ads out there that I am not so sure if they are legal. So when I looked at this, was like, okay, the person whom I was looking at and this ad was seemed to be confident about herself and trustworthy. So I jumped into her and I looked into her Facebook page and I was thinking, okay, this seems to be okay. What you can also do, in my case, you can search on my personal profile or my business Facebook page is Monica Vallardi or Vallardi Monica. And you can see who I am, who my kids are, who my family is, as to where I was living before, where I am living, and what my plans are. So while doing my master's, it was very time demanding, So I could not focus 100% on the business. I was focused on the master's and taking care of my kids on a job that I had, like a steady job that was giving me a steady income. After I finished, and I was like, okay, this is time for me to jump completely inside this. So we had a convention in Calgary that we could meet a lot of people and also how do you call this business partners that are leaders. And this is when I thought, okay, I have to do this, I have to jump into this completely, because I could see that in this business community we have thousands and thousands of immigrants who went exactly through the same a trip that I went through and that I am still going through. I've already had a lot of achievements, which I am so proud of. My kids always tell me that they are so proud of me, because it has taken me a lot of time, a lot of effort to go through them. Well, today I can say I have a lot of achievements. But besides that, I empowered myself with a very strong community. There are people from all ages. For example, I'm about 50 now, and I joined a community. Inside this community, that there's of women above 50. So yesterday we had a meeting, for example. It was really, really tremendously empowering and inspirational, because I could see female and women that have gone through, with whom I would feel related to. Okay, and there I have also wait a second, because I don't want the light to turn off. Sorry for that. And on the other hand, I have an accountability group, for example, from that we built together, and there are people from the Philippines, people from China, people from Canada, from Sarajevo. I mean, from all parts of the world, which are very, very committed also to reach goals together. So we're independent business owners. So, but at the same time, we're together for the same goal. So this is why. Let me turn this off so that I can see where, or you can reach out to me, and. Well, but there are many communities inside this community that you can reach out for help. So what I can tell you as an immigrant, being related to many other immigrants in this community, it gives me power. It gives me tranquility. It gives me confidence, and I feel empowered as a woman, as a professional, and also as an immigrant, and as a business owner. So I have my own business and I take care of it, but at the same time I'm growing it together with these people without having to affect them. Their results are vice versa. So they're independent for my results. We are independent, but we grow together. Why? Because we want to see each other grow. So my knowledge is helping other people, and other people's knowledge is helping me. So that is so important for me, because that's empowering. Knowledge is power. So besides that, what did I find here? I found, well, we have continence training every single week, and we have many topics that you can jump in. Many. I don't know how many, but really many. But there is just like let's tell it's like a route, like a training site where you can jump in anytime you have to follow step by step, and so you can understand how this business is built. But you can jump in back when you have a question, for example. Besides that, we have mentors, we have coaches, and these communities these group communities that I was telling you about. So my ups and downs, I wanted to join. To share this with you. My downs were sometimes with like, oh my God, I'm not tech savvy, because I'm not a friend of computers. But I have learned today to work with computers and with my cell phone, and and this is so good because I sometimes I'm commuting, sometimes I'm sitting waiting for my kids during their training or my little one now. Sometimes I am somewhere waiting or I have some time off, so that's something I can do on my cell phone, and I can do this. For example, I'm doing this. I'm not doing this on my computer. Look. My computer is off right now. I'm doing this through my phone, but I could be doing this on my computer too. That's one thing. And for example, if I was working on a fixed schedule that many of our business partners are still doing, they do this during the lunchtime or before the kids leave to school. Everybody wakes up, or after the kids are already in bed when they have toddlers. I do not have toddlers, and I sometimes have to wait until they are in bed. So I'm in peace and I can concentrate and focus on my job. So any person can have different issues at home. So you can organize yourself and set a fixed schedule. So technology was an issue for me. Like there was like a down sometime, like it was really struggling. But once I understood how this worked, and looking at people that are above my age that have not been related to computers or cell phones because I was have amazing results. So I was like, okay, I can do this too. And today can tell you if I can do this, and you can do it, and anyone can do it. We have people from all different backgrounds. We have nurses. We have all kinds of people from different backgrounds, and they're doing really well. And well, my ops are my community. My community is definitely beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's not only a community; it's my family. I can tell you, it's my family. Sometimes we gather to talk about a specific point, and sometimes there's someone who needs to talk about a personal issue, and we are there to help that person. And we have men and women. We have partners here, so it depends where you join. So that's one of my ops. Another op is that I finally have time to decide where to work and when to work. Because sometimes it's my daughter, for example, just wrote me if I could come pick her up. She doesn't need me to pick her up, but she wanted me to meet her at the school. And so after closing this, I'm going to meet her at school because we want to hang out together and do something together. That's something that if I was working at an office, I could unfortunately do. I could not do it, but I can today. So this is one of my ops, and being empowered. Today I'm so strong because I know that my business is growing. It's growing while I'm doing other things. It's like a passive income. And at the same time, I know that this is a legacy because if I'm not here tomorrow, this is for my kids. This is hereditary. Besides that, something that this has empowered me so much is that once I grow it enough, I can also have like a retirement plan. So what else could I ask for? Honestly, another thing is an immigrant, I'm not sure if I will stay in Canada. Maybe I come back to Mexico or I move to Europe. I don't know where I will end, or I will have my next years in my life. So it's really good to know that I have something that gives me the opportunity to take wherever I go. So, well, I am already 13 minutes. I had planned to not to go beyond 8 minutes, but I always get so inspired. I love this business. I love what I do here. And you know what has been the most important inspirational uh, reason I'm here? Because a lot of people I have found here have helped me grow as a mother, have helped me grow as a person, as a professional, and as a business owner. And that's just something that I want to do. I am helping other families, not only immigrants, but all kind of families. But I'd really want to help as many families as appear on my way. If this has been a life-changing opportunity and experience for me and for thousands of people. We are almost 2,100 people here. Why couldn't this be for you? So it is legal. I pay taxes, have to pay taxes. And well, I do not want to speak about the business. I want to speak about my career, my journey here, and this is just life changing. Honestly, my life has changed. I have changed a lot. I have always been a person of faith, but today I can tell you that this community is full of faith, and I am a person, a woman full of faith, of power, of, I could say, of wisdom, and that's the wisdom, that's the knowledge, that's the power, empowerment I want to share with other women, with other people, with other parents out there that are struggling to get to the back to the end of the month, and who want to build legacy for their families and to live properly, not only living for work but living for life, to enjoy, to if you want to travel, you do not have to ask someone for permission to leave for a vacation for their family. This doesn't happen one day. You have to work hard. I've been working really, really, really super hard, really hard on this. I'm very committed. I have my own fixed schedule. And, well, this is it. Well, I let you go. I hope you watch to the end. I'm Vallardi Monica, and my site is vallardilife.com. If you want to step in, you can find more information there. We have an informational webinar there when you can find more information about this. I will be doing this. My plan is to do this at least once a week so that you can follow my journey. So it was so nice to connect with you. I hope you watch the replay later. I don't know if someone joined here because I cannot see it right now here. But if yes, thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, also thank you for watching. You can reach out to me through a message or join at my page. So God bless you and have an amazing day. See you. Bye.